And welcome to WEY's Fast Break alongside Dan Fates. I'm Jenna Cottrell. The regular season wrapped up last week, so this Friday was time to hand out some league hardware.
Yeah, it was also a chance for revenge, Jenna. The Wolverines only have one hiccup on the season. It was a 26-point beatdown at the hands of Dryden last Friday, so this time Waverly, they're hoping to return the favor. John Ward and his buddies, 18-1, and they're jamming before the game, looking for another W, but it was the Lions who would get off to the hot start. Down low to Ali Abel Ferretti. He's going to miss the first, but gets it back. And can we check his birth certificate, please? He looks older than some of the teachers in the school. Dryden was up 6 early, but the Waverly's defense would get after it, forcing the turnover, and we're all hitting the deck. Need to get the ball, and then how about Hunter Money Bodine, as his friends say, step back three, and then, hey, get up, son. We got more to play. This game was intense to the second. Waverly beating the zone with some nice passing to 1, 2, Ward underneath, lots of contact, bucket, and 1. Wolverines fired up, they were within 1. Now, Waverly knows they're known for their offense, but this time it was their defense. Jeff Mitchell with the steal and just puts his head down, splits 2 defenders to lay it in. The senior, a huge spark off the bench, and we were tied at 20s. Time winding down in the half. And it was Mitchell again. The dude was a thief in this one. Another steal, looks like a replay, but then he's going to give it over to Bodine, floating for the bucket. This one would go down to the wire where Mitchell hit the game-winning shot with 23 seconds left to give Waverly their first IAC title since 2012 with the 1-point win. Well, this game wasn't quite a nail-biter, but we did learn that Mary Foster is a stud. In the first, Dryden on the break, they think they have a layup, but Foster says, no, you don't. The Crusaders only allowed 2 points in the first quarter.
What?
And when you work hard at one end, you get rewarded at the other. Foster working down low, pretty layup. I thought she was going to dunk it for a second. You know, you can't teach height, Jenna. You just can't teach it. In the second, Crusaders were in the zone. Foul the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4 passes. The ball doesn't hit the ground, and Mia Hurlin drains the 3. Notre Dame would go on a 19-0 run before the half. The second half was just a formality. Laurel Vargas with the drive and floats it off the glass. The score wasn't as close as this game was. Notre Dame looks ready for a sectional title and then some. The Crusaders win their first IAC title in 8 years, 50-25. Out to the east now, Elmira boys, they're no stranger to stack titles.
No, they aren't, but they aren't the only team used to taking home the hardware tonight. The Express facing the Norwich Purple Storm, the defending conference champions. So here we would go in this one from Binghamton High School. All Norwich to open it up, though. Jordan Vinyl, baseline take. Purple Storms out to a 13-4 lead. Norwich, they were dialed in this one. Later in the first, Rodney Bonham stopping, popping. Norwich would be in control, but Elmira finds life before the second half. Jadakiss Brooks, that is poetry in motion right here. Elmira, they would pull to within 2 at the half. Norwich responds, and it wasn't kind. Carlos Either, his coach after the game, calling him the best player in Section 4. You know, that's up for debate, but that bucket wasn't. That put the Storm ahead by 7. The Tornadoes just too much tonight as they make it to back-to-back titles, topping the Express 73-51.
And the girls, that's what they're playing for. The girls' final Express taking on the Patriots. And in the first, Anna Farheen has a wide open lane. Could have driven a truck through it. She takes it herself. Too easy, and Bingo was up by 6. Elmira was down 3 at the half, but not worried. Zaria Thomas lobs over to Jada Washington, and that would erase the deficit. We were knotted at 28, but Elmira losing Kendra McPeak in transition. He can't do it, and she's going to get the home court bounce. Rattles up and down. Bingo would open up an 8-point lead to end the third. But there's no quit here. Final frame, Elmira closing the gap. Washington with the steal, and he's going to push it ahead to Kiara Fisher. Just an 8th grader, but she's got that silky smooth jumper, but it's too little too late. The Pats would pull away late and win their 5th title in the last 7 years, 60-47. Down to Pennsylvania now, the newest owner of the NTL titles. They were to be decided tonight as well.
Now, last time these two faced off, an Athens player made ESPN SportsCenter's top 10 play. Tonight, looking to live up to its top billing at Decker Gymnasium on Mansfield's campus. Athens versus North Penn Mansfield in the third. Aaron Berry off the mark, but Austin Lister with the bullseye tips it off the rim, in for 2.
Lister's
Athens,
a beast.
He is, with a commanding lead in this one. Brock Burley, though, for Mansfield, able to counter Brock in the paint, even with the hack. Burley with buckets on his mind. He'd head to the line for the 3-point play. Athens, they were unfazed, though. Ryan Seeger with the blue plate special. What a dish to the wide open Daniel Joyce.
Great
the
hair.
Wildcats proving to be king. The man bun. It looks great. It looks great. Yeah. This is Austin Lister. No look, Joe Moyo with the exclamation. Athens stays red hot and doesn't need a last-second shot to top Mansfield. The Wildcats cruise to an NCL title, 56-44.
In the girls' final, Allison Hilson scored a game-high 16, and Alyssa Davy-Bostic has 3 names, but she's really good. She added another 15 as the Panthers topped the Wildcats 42-33. Morgan Westbrook had 13 for Athens in the loss.
Well, to the Murray Athletic Center now. Elmira College ending out their home schedule this weekend. The Islanders, the Utica Pioneers.
Look at those
the sweaters, though, they look like the Isles. Facing Elmira, Soaring Eagles shelling the Pioneers in the second. Michael Frederick for Utica, though, deflecting the threat, but the charge, it would continue. Jonathan Grassi, the shot rebounded, dribbled out in front in this one, but Tommy Sumi not quite quick enough. There would be no score until this. Dalton Carter from the blue line. Elmira Sandro Eichmann screened on the play. Utica tacks on 1 to the scoreboard. I'd say Elmira would have quite the rebuttal, though. Jared 10 Van Holt, I beg to differ. The equalizer goes upper 90, a thing of perfection on that. And this one, it needed extra time, but still no winner. This one ending in a draw. Elmira and Utica tied 2-2. Round 2 tomorrow night, once again at the Domes.